Alright folks, I seem to be repeating myself constantly, but PRS have again changed the game with SE. Firstly, apologies for my disheveled appearance, though I do have an OPED t-shirt. I am on holiday in India, as some of you know, and I am in the middle of somewhere, let's just say that. But more important than me, PRS SE just announced a new guitar, a variation of a guitar, a color variation or a cosmetic variation. So you wouldn't think that it is very significant, but this one is, and I'm going to tell you why. I have it open right here. Again, bear with me. They're going to be just one camera pointing at my laptop. So we're going to look at this right now. Hopefully you see it. I think you can see it. This is the PRS SE Custom 2408 Quilt Limited Edition. Couple of things. What is the 2408? What is the SE 2408? And why is this quilt thing important? And why is that color that you see, that I'm going to show you again on the screen, that crazy looking color, why is that so significant? Okay, so the Custom 24 is the archetypical PRS guitar. Usually comes with two humbuckers with a 5-way switch, a 5-way blade on a core model. On SE model, instead of the 5-way blade, you get a 3-way switch with a coil split, so you get 6 sounds. The 2408, you get 8 sounds, and the reason you get 8 sounds is because each humbucker is individually splittable, and you can combine them, so you get 8 combinations. The SE Custom 2408 is SE version of it, so it's very similar to the core in intent, but of course it's made in Indonesia. It has different humbuckers. The core 2408 gets these narrow humbuckers. This gets normal humbuckers, and it has a thinner. It has a wide thin neck, which is what you get in SE, similar to the pattern thing in thin and core. Core will have carved bodies, etc. Now the thing is, PRs have been trickling down their features. I could just point it at the guitar rather than looking at me, so you get a better view. PRS has been trickling down their features in PRS from core to SE, but one of the things that always remained outside of the reach of the SE buyer is some of those crazy colors that you could get. And PRS has really been a bit of a pioneer as far as crazy colors are concerned. You can think of colors like Dragon's Breath, you can think of colors like Northern Lights. These are private stock colors. And then on core you have something called Charcoal Cherry Burst, which is what you see over here, or you have something called Burnt Maple Leaf. In fact, I have Burnt Maple Leaf on my first core PRS, second core PRS rather. Burnt Maple Leaf is a very unique color, as is Charcoal Cherry Burst. They're very similar. What you have essentially is red going to an almost golden. It can be rather grayish as well, it depends on how it's applied. What you see here is Charcoal Cherry Burst is rather closer to Burnt Maple Leaf, but if it had a bit more gray in it, I would say it's more Charcoal Cherry Burst. This is an outstanding color. It is a color that makes you almost want to buy a PRS core, and I'm quite surprised that they're bringing it to the SE lineup. But it's amazing news, which means you don't need to buy a $5,000 guitar to have access to that color. I really like that. Ultimately, what I keep saying is the reason to buy a PRS USA guitar is not the aesthetics only. It is a functionally just a piece of perfect engineering in a way. And there are a lot of aesthetic things that people buy them for, but that's not the reason to buy a PRS USA, very honestly. So I'm very glad to see that PRS has that confidence in their USA guitars, so it is bringing some of those aesthetic things. Indeed, this quilt veneer, the USA will have a quilt top, obviously, but a quilt veneer and exactly that charcoal cherry burst, burnt maple leaf look. It is significant because this shows that PRS is open to offering these crazy core colors on SEs. This opens the door to many other crazy colors. Think aqua violet. So many good colors out there. You can just go to the PRS website or just Google them. There are certain colors that you can get. Greens as well. Leprechaun. There are certain, I don't know, there's so many colors. I can't even think of them right now. But my favorites are the purples, which is aqua violet, Northern Lights, and the reds, which is burnt maple leaf, and what you see over here, charcoal cherry burst. All right, so that's what I'm happy about. I'm happy to see that PRS is offering its core, what makes PRS USA colors on SE. I think it's amazing news, and I hope to see more colors in the future. All right, this has been a quick video. Apologies again for this interesting, weird setup from a guest house in the middle of nowhere in India, but hopefully you got what I wanted to tell you. I'll see you next time.